Hello, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back, you guys, to yet another fabulous video. It's first thing in the morning, and I've had 2 cups of coffee. Oh, Jesus. It's first thing in the morning, and I've had 2 cups of coffee. Oh, my God. Hello, you guys. Welcome back. Good morning. In today's video, you guys, we are going to talk about, are you ready for a man? Are you ready, ma'am? But before we get started, you guys, thumbs up the video and subscribe. Hey you, I see all you new subscribers. Thank you. And thank you to all of my ride or dies who have been with me since the beginning, subscribers. Thank you. I want another cup of coffee. I've been up, you guys, since like 5:30. So, you know, although I've had 2 cups of coffee, it was like hours ago. And so I think I want to get just a grande. I'm going to get a small or medium, whatever. And I want to be able to talk with you guys. So anyway, you guys, thank you to all of my subscribers. And now you guys can see that up under the video, there's a little tag that says thanks. And so if you want to support me and the Tracy Unplugged channel, now you guys can leave me what I call a tip by hitting the thanks tag and leave me a tip. And I say thank you to all of those who have already left me a thanks. Thank you. And I say many thanks to all of you who will leave me a tip or a thanks. Thank you. Okay, you guys, let's get started in this here good video. Bit of an overcast. A bit of an overcast today. I am so goofy. Anyway, I don't care. What was that back in the day? I know you are, but so I know you are, but so am I. I know you are, but so am I. I know he is, but so am I. Whatever. Anyway, you guys, are you ready? I hear so many women out here. I'm looking for a man. I want a man. I'm so tired of dating. I'm looking for my man. Where is my man? Where is my forever boo thing? Where is my husband? I've been dating. I've been on these dating apps. I am exhausted. Where is my man? And what T-Bird will first ask you is, are you ready? Are you ready? Oftentimes, women are out here looking for their man, and they are not ready. What do you mean ready, Tracy? What do you mean ready? Yes, I am ready. They think that if they want a man and desire a man, then of course, Tracy, I'm ready for a man. And oftentimes, you guys, I don't mean to sound harsh or abrasive. And I definitely don't like having to be the bearer of bad news. But oftentimes, you're not ready. You're not ready. And you may be thinking, yes, I am ready, because I am ready to love. I am ready to show my love. I am ready to give all of this love to somebody, to a man. And T-Bird is going to say, you're not ready though. You may be ready to love somebody, sure, but you're not ready for a man. This is how you can tell if you are ready for a man. Ask yourself, are you already in shape? Are you already fit? Are you already doing the best that you can be doing right now as far as your physical health. If you are overweight and you are not in shape, you're not ready for a man. Ask yourself this question. Are you at the best level you can be as far as your mental health? Are you healed? Are you healthy? Are you healed from past traumas and past relationship dramas? Are you healed? Then you're not ready. Are you still talking about, woe is me, this man did me dirty, my ex-boyfriend did this, my ex-husband, you know, like every day it's just like active in your communication that you always talking and complaining about your ex? That means you're not healed, you're not healthy, and you're not ready. You're not ready. Ask yourself, it's cold this morning, my nose is running. Ask yourself, excuse me, guys. How do you look? Look at yourself in the mirror. How do you present out here? Like, do just men on the street like look at you and are they like do men flirt with you on the street? Do men even look at you on the street? Are men trying to get your attention on the street? Like, if nobody is flirting with you, like if no men are flirting with you, nobody's talking to you, nobody's trying to get your attention, then you might need to look at yourself in the mirror and get real with yourself and say, how am I presenting out here? You guys, getting the attention of a man and the eye of a man on the street is very, very easy. You do not have to be a dime. You do not have to be a model. You do not have to be drop dead gorgeous. And men are like, so if you're not getting any attention from men, you're not ready. There's something about your look that just the average Joe is not even looking and turning at you. There's something about your look. Look at your style. Look at how you dress. Are you wearing a lot of like frumpy clothes? Are you wearing a lot of baggy clothes? Are you all pent up and conservative and got your pearls on? Are you walking around with your Bible in your hand? Have you not taken the time to implement a good skin routine? Is your skin bad? Are you bathing? Or do you come out presentable? Because even just like an average looking woman can get the attention of a man on the street. So ask yourself, do men look at you? Do they turn and look at you when you go out and about? Or men just, stopping? Oh, hey. If not, you're probably not ready. It's something about your look that even the average dudes are not just turning and looking. It may have something to do with your attire, your wardrobe, your fashion sense. I don't know. Some ladies really get off into these like super, super long eyelashes. If that's your thing, do it. If T-Bird don't have no problem with it. If you like it, I love it. But that sends off a message to some men. Like these women who walk around who are always like overly done. Like they are overly done up. All the long nails, flashy nails, the long eyelashes, extravagant wigs. That says to a man, she is probably high maintenance. And he's like, I don't want to take on the expense of maintaining that. Because he knows that costs a lot of money. It costs a lot of money to maintain that look. And he may be going, I can't afford it. He may be saying, I don't want to spend my money on that. That just looks like high maintenance. And he's like, I don't want to do that. I'm just telling you from a man's perspective what he may be thinking when he sees that. You guys know I'm all about the sexy, but some women out here dressing is beyond sexy, beyond a little sexy look. It is like sensual. It is like maybe he's thinking you promiscuous just simply by the way that you're dressed. That's what I mean. You got to take a look in the mirror, you guys, and ask yourself, how am I dressed? How am I presenting? How am I presenting out here to the world? And then you'll be able to determine whether or not you're even ready for a man. Some women, you need to ask yourself, how are you with your finances? Are you one of these type of people, the minute you get some money, you spending some money? Like you are a spendthrift, like you constantly doing retail therapy, like you cannot save any money. The minute you make some money, you spending some money. You're not ready for a man. You're not ready for a man. I've told you guys in many videos before, men have a lot of expectations. They have a lot of expectations. One of them is that they usually, when they call somebody or consider a lady to be their woman, they're going to expect you to be cooking, cleaning, raising and taking care of those kids. Are you that woman? I think there are some women out here who say, I want a man. But when you really get to the root of it, I don't think they really do. Because they don't want to do the requirements that a lot of these men have for a woman. They don't really want to do that. So it's like they're just looking for the image, the idea of being in a relationship. And this is why I try to take the time on my videos to try to explain to you guys. Are you sure that's what you want? Because one, relationships are hard work. Most of them are hard work. Relationships are about a lot of compromise, oftentimes more on the woman's end than the man. Oftentimes in relationships and with that man is going to want you to put him first, to cater to him, to cater to his ego. Oftentimes when you want a man and then when you're in a relationship with that man, He's going to expect you to take on most of those domestic and household chores while also maintaining a 9-to-5 full-time job. I don't think ladies actually know what they're saying when they say, I want a man. I think they just want the image and the idea of a man. I think they just want to be able to put on their social media in a relationship, married, because of the image of it. But I personally think if more women would stop and ask themselves, what does it really mean and look like to be in a relationship with a man? What are his expectations? What does he want from me? And I think when you get real with yourself and understand the truth of it all, I personally think that a lot of women would go, we can date. We can be friends with benefits. Yeah. You can be my boyfriend, my little plaything. Like, you stay over there in your house, I'm gonna stay over here in my house. We don't just do our things separate, and then if we want to be entertained by each other, go out on a date with each other, we'll do, if we're in the mood, we can go out and entertain each other. I personally think that is the best setup. Because knowing what I know about relationships and what I know about men, when you guys get in the same household, that thing gets real sticky and complicated real fast. People have expectations, and it gets real tricky real fast. So when I see women out here saying they're ready for a man, they want a boyfriend, they want a husband, they looking for their next relationship, I'm always going, are you sure? And then I always say, are you ready? Are you ready, lady, that when you get that man and he says, okay, I want kids, and he says, I don't want my kids to be raised by the local daycare people. I don't want my kids to be raised by a nanny. I want my kids to be raised by their mother. You. And so you can't be working that fabulous career you got going on. Ladies, are you ready to quit your jobs? Are you ready to put your career on the back burner so that you can stay home, cater to this man and these kids? Are you? If the answer is yes, okay, cool. But if the answer is no, or you won't be able to afford to do that because the income of this man that you're looking for will not be able to provide for a household on his own, so you're going to have to work. Ladies, I don't recommend it. You're going to have to work while also maintaining being the CEO of this household, managing this household, doing all these domestic chores. You're literally going to have to go from being single and working your one job and providing for your one self to being with this man that you say you want so bad, and now having to be mommy to him and the kids, have a full-time job. You guys, this is hard work. Why would you want to put all of that on you? Are you ready? Because this is what this man is going to 9 out of 10 be asking of you. Yep. You say you want a man. Are you sure? Are you ready? Are you ready to take on all of those household chores while also maintaining a full-time job? While also raising those kids? Are you ready to do that? If the answer is yes, more power to you. Women, I want a man so bad. Are you ready? Men are hard work. Are you ready to always have to be stroking this man's ego? Always uplifting him, even if it means neglecting yourself. He's going to expect this of you. He's going to expect this of you. Are you ready to be forking out, assisting and supporting and helping him and his dreams and desires, even if it means neglecting yours? This is what relationships are. This is what relationships are. Most men look at women as their helpmate, especially this man reading and following his Bible. You can get that man if you want to. Especially this man following this Bible. He looks at you as if you are his helpmate. Which means what? You are only here. I don't know if a lot of ladies realize this. I really don't think a lot of ladies realize this. This Christian man out here that you say you want, his whole foundation says that the only reason you, woman, exists is to help him, to have his kids, to assist him. So he don't care nothing about you coming to him talking about your desires, your dreams, your dream job, your career. He like, what does that have to do with me? He don't care nothing about your desires and your dreams and your women's empowerment. He looking at you like, girl, you were made to assist me, to help me. Your desires, your goals and achievements is secondary. He doesn't care. So you ladies need to realize this and ask yourself, instead of saying, where's my man? Where's my man? The question you should be asking yourself is, am I ready for a man? Do I really want a man? What does that look like to have a man? What does that look like to be in couple with a man? What all am I going to have to give up? I said I wasn't going to get passionate. What all am I going to have to give up having this man? Do you guys not know that oftentimes when women are in relationships, they usually have to give up their friendships because they have to prioritize that man? They usually can't pour into their friends. They usually can't go out with their friends and nurture their friendships when they're with a man. He looking at her like, I am your priority, ma'am. What are you talking about? You need to nurture your friendships. He like, what? Most times he like, you shouldn't even be having them. Most times he trying to isolate you away from your friends and family because he wants you to cater to him. A lot of men, I know you guys, this may sound crazy as hell. A lot of men out here feel like you were born and created to help and assist him. I've had plenty. Ooh, 333. Oh, 333. That's my number, 33. 333. Oh, universe, know it be talking to me. I get it. I hear the message. I gotta go, you guys. I hear the message. 333. You guys, most time these men don't care nothing about your friendships. A lot of these men out here think that you were created, woman, to assist him. I have had men who see that I'm my fabulous self, got so much going on for myself. Educated woman, doing her thing, owning businesses, living the life, living this luxurious life that I'm living. And I have had average everyday men ask me if I want to be their secretary. If I want to be their secretary. Sir, who are you talking to? I am the business owner. Why would I be your secretary? What? I say that to say, because this is how most men think. They think that we were created to be their secretary, to be their assistant, to be their house cleaner, to produce and raise children, to cook them meals. They think that this is our lot in life. Ladies, I think you got to wake up and realize this. Even the nicest of men is so subconscious. Even the nicest of men will still be like, yeah, I expect you to cook and clean and raise the kids. I expect you to assist me. That's what you're supposed to do. I've had men actually tell me, this educated woman, this leader, I told you guys, I am an alpha through and through. It just oozes out of my pores. Confidence leader, alpha, boss. And I will have men come up to me and go, it's your responsibility to cook and clean and take care of the kids. Ladies, start asking yourself these questions. Instead of saying, where is my man? Ladies, start asking these questions. Am I willing to make all of the sacrifices that it takes to be with a man? Am I willing to compromise myself, my self-care, my mental health, my career for this man? These are the questions that you ladies need to be asking. Because as I've said many times, men are abundant. They are everywhere. And they're not that difficult to get. But you're going to need to make some sacrifices. You're going to need to make some compromises. They're not hard to get, ladies. They're not hard to get. They're everywhere. But I think a lot of the reasons why a lot of women are the main ones asking for divorce is because they get in these relationships with these men and they realize how much of a struggle it is. They realize how much they have to cater to that man, stroke his ego. They realize how much work it takes, like mental work and physical work and labor they have to give to be in a relationship with this man. And a lot of them are opting out. So I always advise, just like when I was younger, I used to always advise girls before they get older and thinking they want to have a kid. I would always say, just start babysitting. Like babysit somebody's kids for like 3 or 4 years, like on a regular basis, not once a month, like at least 3 times a week. Babysit some kids for like 3 years on a consistent basis, and then decide whether or not you want to have kids. I'm going to tell these young ladies out here now, look at some of these stories of married women. Listen to their stories from married women. Listen to enough of these stories, and then you ask yourself then, do you really want a man? And then ask yourself, are you ready? Okay, you guys, that's all I have for you on this here video. Be sure to thumbs up the video and share the video with someone if you feel like they could receive the message. And I will see you guys on the next one, which will be what? Tomorrow. Mwah. Love you. Bye.